Hola corazón, welcome. Thank you so much for being here with me. Today's conversation is being sensitive is a strength. If you like this video, please feel free to give it a like and subscribe to see more content like this. I would love to know your thoughts, so feel free to share them in the comments. Let's begin. So, being sensitive is a strength. It really is, because not everyone is receptive, aware of different things. So this is very powerful, especially if you know what you are sensitive to and if you use it to your advantage. So let's talk about different things. You can be sensitive to any and all senses. So sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch. You can be sensitive to these things. You could be sensitive to people's energies. You could be very intuitive. The list goes on and on and on. So finding out what you are sensitive to, because I honestly believe that everyone is sensitive to something. They are tuned into something, and that's a strength compared to what other people are tuned into. That's my personal opinion. For me, I am very sensitive to energies. I feel energy. I can read energy very well. I know how to read body language. This is just something that I've been able to do naturally. It's always come to me naturally. And now I've been able to fine tune it, which is really powerful. So why is this a strength? Being able to read someone's energy and know just by looking at them if I should engage with them is very powerful, and it's a skill, because not everyone is as socially adept, I guess, or socially intelligent and can read situations like that before they even happen. So I can kind of feel the room and know what the vibe is and know what's happening, and that's powerful because it's information. Sensitivity, I honestly believe, is information on a specific area, something. So this is information that can be useful when you apply it correctly, or when you know what to do with this information. So I work better when I know that people are good energy. When they have good energy, that makes me feel better. That's what I want to surround myself with, so that I am sensitive to that. My nose, sorry. You can be sensitive to noises. You may like a certain, I don't know, type of noise over another, and this can help you in your life. I don't know how it can help you. This is something that you need to discover and for yourself, essentially. So yeah, being sensitive to different things that people aren't usually sensitive to is powerful. It really is, because it is a skill, it is a tool that you have that other people may not. So I highly recommend doing your best to improve your skills, or your sensitivities. Listen to them. Again, this is information. This could be very important information for you, that you are receiving because of your sensitivity. Going on, a similar topic is being soft. So I think that being soft is a strength, because when we are soft, one, it shows that there's still beauty in the world. Honestly, I feel like being soft is graceful, and not everyone knows how to do this. Again, it is a skill, and because life does life to everyone. It's not just you who is alive. It's not just you who is going through something right now. There are millions of people on the planet, probably billions of people on the planet, and we are all going through something. So being able to stay soft and I don't even know how, literally just soft and open and healing, these are the only things, loving and light and peaceful while you're still maintaining and going through your stuff, is a strength, because not everyone can do that. And it's something that's very important. We need the light, we need the softness, we need both light and dark for anything to exist. But I honestly believe that people who can embody love and peace and just maintain beautiful energy, like genuine, authentic, beautiful, soft energy, they are helping heal this planet. They are helping heal our human race. They are helping in the evolution of the world, the universe. They are for the advancement of everything, of the world, of the universe, of humans, of everything. I firmly do believe that, because it takes strength. It does. I don't know how else to say it. Someone who can maintain their composure and still be loving through everything that they've been through, and there's a lot of shit that can happen in this world, and still decide and be open. Wow. That's a talent. It's a skill. And it's not easy. Maintaining and being loving and soft and peaceful at least 60 or 70% of the time is not easy. It is not. If it were, everyone would be like that, but not everyone is like that. And then we start getting into, I would say, our subconscious mind and this topic once again, because lots of people live within the paradigm. They believe that external things that happen to me, my circumstances, whatever happens outside of me, that happens to me, it's happening to me, and I don't know how to deal with it, and it's everything else's fault and whatever. Whereas I feel like people who are loving and full of beautiful, pure, just good energy and light, they definitely have a different way of doing things. They definitely have a different mindset. And I want to say that these people actually are powerful because they understand that you can create heaven or you can create hell most of the time. And being optimistic and being positive is a choice. It really is. It really comes down to a choice that you make, and continuing to make that choice over and over and over again. Like, yes, I am a pretty optimistic person, but this is because I have practiced this optimism and I have chosen to be positive. Even when I don't understand what's going on, even when I'm confused, even when I'm frustrated, I try, and that's what gets you places. That's what keeps the ball rolling. Because, like I said, some people will love to blame their misery and put that on others and blame others for it. And at that point, that is your if you are miserable, that is your responsibility. That is not someone else's responsibility to take your misery from you, or I don't know, like whatever you think. You are miserable, that is your problem. That's something that you have to fix. So being soft is someone who has taken full responsibility for their circumstances, for their life, for everything, and has made the decision to remain soft, to remain open, to be loving and light. And that's what it is. It is light energy. It's not heavy, it's not dark, it's light, it's genuine. Like, I don't know how else this, it's like airy, like it's free. That's the best way I can describe it. And it hits different than someone who is miserable. It really does. So being soft is a strength, and I highly recommend that you cultivate being soft and graceful and gentle. If you want, I mean, have that at least within yourself. Be able to have that compassion with yourself and nourish that part of you, because I do believe that it's possible for everyone to feel and be soft. But again, it's something that you work on. Like the whole positivity thing, like I had to really practice being a mostly positive, optimistic person, because outside of me, there is evidence. There are people reciting things on the news or why I shouldn't do this. There's so many things grabbing at my attention, trying to fill me with their ideas and their beliefs. So I have to block that out and create my own script and repeat it and decide and choose it over and over and over again. Okay? So yes, your sensitivity is a strength. Your being soft, your softness is a strength. And another one is being empathetic. So this is what I was talking about. I am sensitive to energies and especially other people. So basically empathy is when you can feel for another person. You just feel deeply for them, and this is something that honestly probably has something to do with boundaries as well. Going back to the conversation that like you are not responsible for anyone else except for yourself, but being able to hold space for someone and feel compassion for them. Empathy. We live in a world that is not always empathetic, okay? And as much as I would love to be in that perfect love everyone and everything all the time state, right now that is not what I'm going through. No. And I don't think we are at that point yet, whereas I would love to be around people most of the time who, you know, embrace that like love and light message, but unfortunately here we are. So empathy is holding space for other people, allowing them to be and feel as they do in that moment, and feeling for them as well, being compassionate for them, thinking about them. It's a lot though. It is. Other people is a big responsibility. Dealing with other people is a lot. Sometimes it's pleasant and sometimes it's not. That is life. So not allowing others to drain you and your empathy and your good vibes and your positive spirit and your light and your love just because you're empathetic. Don't do that. You have so much to give and you can only give so much. This is so important, okay? And honestly, right now, I'm talking to myself. Like, I have so much love to give and I'm willing to give it, but there is only so much I can give, and I will give freely until I can't anymore. And it doesn't mean that I don't like you. It doesn't mean that it just sometimes we run out, and it's okay to replenish. We need to replenish, and that's why we have to be selective. Excuse my dog, sorry. But it's just being empathetic is not an excuse for people to drain you. Alright, like you can have your feelings, you can care deeply for people, but they should not be draining you. They shouldn't. That really is it. There are things such as energy vampires, people who seek, whether or not they know it, consciously or unconsciously, they seek people with good energy, and they make those people miserable. They can make those people miserable. This is, I'm sure I've talked about this before, this is another of the 48 laws of power. I think it's something like avoid infection. Basically, miserable people will make you miserable. Avoid them at all costs. It's not worth it. You can try your best to help them out, but they're responsible for them. You are responsible for you. And if they are not adding and they keep taking away from you, what the hell are you doing? It's not enough just to feel deeply for them. It has to be balanced. And if they drain you so much, like that is so bad. It can be so bad. I've seen people associate themselves with harmful people, whether or not they knew it at the time, but like very harmful people that stress them out so bad that they literally have health issues. They have health issues because their relationship is so bad with another person. And I see that. Like, I know this information, so I see it. Like, when you are with someone who daily, this is something that's like going on for like a decade, and you are with someone who puts you under constant stress, that creates the flight mode that people are in, that survival mode, right? stress, survival, fight or flight, your body is not working to heal itself. It's working to defend itself, and you can only run on this for so long. Like, this is only a little bit of fuel or something. I don't even know how to describe it, but you can only run on that energy survival mode for so long that it will start to deteriorate you. If you want to learn more about this information, Dr. Joe Dispenza is your guy. Highly recommend Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. Shameless plug-in. Like, that is my man. That is my book. This is why, honestly, that's the reason why I got into this information and why I find it so fascinating. Don't be around people who drain you, who stress you out. Not worth it, because they will literally affect you and your health, your life. All of this stuff is interconnected. It's not just, oh, I have this lover who blah 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 blah, like I love him so much and he's my world, but he treats me like shit sometimes and I get so confused and this and that. Like, it's not worth it. It's not that deep. Go find someone else. Go find someone else. Like, you didn't know. Fucking go. And when you feel like, for me, my sensitivity also, I am a big feeler. I feel things very, very deeply. That's what I was getting at. Like, that is my sensitivity. I know how to feel. I feel a lot when I do. So the point of that is that, like, I can't be feeling bad. I don't want people who make me feel bad. If my strength is my sensitivity and my feeling, I am only going to accept things that make me feel good. And as I should. Like, I am setting the guidelines for my life. And if you can't meet that, then you fall back. You fall back, and I will find someone else to take your place. But the reality is, we have to have high standards. We have to know ourselves. We need to know our sensitivities. We need to know what triggers us. We need to know what benefits us and what we want. Then we can act accordingly. We can act accordingly. Because not everyone in this world is for you. Not everyone in this world is for you, and never should they be. You should not want to please everyone in this world. It's just not worth it. It's not. Just find the people who make you happy, who make you feel good, who appreciate you and what you bring. That is your main focus. Don't worry about the rest of them. Find your tribe. Find the people who make you feel good. Find your support. You need support. Everyone needs support. You can't do this by yourself. So, what supports you? Who is supporting you? Are they actually adding something valuable to you, to your life? Yeah, seriously, be honest with yourself. Let me think, what else do I want to say? Continue to be soft and open and loving. Like, this is really difficult to do, especially like during breakups and stuff. But come on, it's worth it. I'm sorry, but it is. Life is it has so much to offer you. So do your healing. Be patient with yourself. It's okay that it hurts, but be soft. That is so beautiful. Be warm. Be welcoming. Okay? That is incredible, and it is strong, because not everyone can do that. Don't let life harden you. Don't let life make you bitter. Let go of it. It'll just weigh you down if you carry your resentments and you always think about this and that. Like, don't. Forget about it. Let it go. Okay? Be light. Be free. Be airy. Okay? Don't let it weigh you down, please. Continue to observe what you are sensitive to. Okay? For me, honestly, I feel like I compare this to the 5 love languages. So my top 3: quality time, physical touch, and words of affirmation. I would say another sensitivity of mine would be words. Communication. Like, if you say things the wrong way, I won't don't like it. Don't play me like that. If you say something I don't like things like that, recognize what triggers you, what makes you like, you know? So, yeah, these are my thoughts. I would love to know what you think. Stay open, be receptive. You need to protect the sensitivity. You really need to nourish this, because if you continue to expose yourself to things that don't make you feel good, you could be shutting off a part of yourself or like harming yourself. Seriously, I genuinely believe that. Like, if I were to constantly expose myself to people who would verbally abuse me, that is a different one. That would be a different version of me. But there would be consequences for me exposing myself to people who verbally abuse me. The consequences could be that my communication skills will decline. Like, I might do that to other people. Like, there are lots of consequences if you don't nourish your sensitivities, if you don't nourish your skills or your natural gifts. My intuition is also right up there. That's why I'm a feel person. Like, I feel deeply first, and I feel and I see shit, like, I see shit clear as day. Yes, I need these glasses. Don't get me wrong, I do need these glasses, but I don't need my glasses to read a situation, pick up the vibe. It's all a vibration that I'm like in tune with. Sometimes different messages, if that's what the universe wants to bestow upon me, I'll be like, hey, what? Okay, got it. Yes, be sensitive. It's a strength. It's beautiful. Not everyone can do it. So if you found this video, I hope this is a sign to continue to be beautiful, to be light, to be love, to be soft, to take care of yourself, to nourish yourself, to be empathetic, but wisely. Be wisely. Take care of yourself. You are your main priority. You take care of yourself first, and whatever you have from that overflow, you can give. But if you don't have anything to give, then you don't give. You don't take from yourself to give to others. That is no, because they're going to continue to take. Energy vampires. Okay? Take care of yourself first, and then give from your overflow. It's a lot easier said than done. Having boundaries is not easy, but it's vital. It's very important if you want to live a beautiful life, one that you have created and fabricated from your own imagination, which is another skill if you want to talk about that. That's for another day. But yes, so thank you so much for watching. I really hope you appreciated today's topic, whatever. I hope you liked today's video. So if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and share your thoughts in the comments below. Peace out, Girl Scout. Have a beautiful day.